Hi guys, and welcome to World of Tanks Review. I'm Buddy1927, and today we are reviewing the T20, which is a Tier 7 medium tank in the American line. Now, this isn't the best medium tank in the game for Tier 7, but it's one of the best. I've actually enjoyed playing this tank, and once you get your crews ground up on this tank, it actually will improve overall. Let's take a look at the tech tree, and we'll show you how to get there. You start off with the T1, of course. You go to the T2 medium, to the M2 medium, to the M3 Lee, to the M4. Then you can either go to the I call it the Easy 8 or the Easy 2, and that will take you to the T20. And from there you can go get the Persian. As you can see, I'm about 31,500 points from getting the Persian, which will eventually lead to the M46 patent, to the M48 patent, which is the Tier 9 and 10 tanks in this line. As you can see, this is where it basically comes with stocked with a Tier 6 tank, Tier 6 gun, Tier 6 turret, Tier 6 radio, to the Tier 7 engine, to Tier 6 tracks. And once you get everything researched, you end up with a Tier 7 tracks, Tier 7 engine, Tier 9 radio, a Tier 7 turret, and I enjoy playing the Tier 7 gun on there. But you can also play with the M105, but the M105 does more damage, but the accuracy isn't there, and the rate of fire is about this. It's a little bit slower. But I kind of enjoy playing the Tier 7 gun on this. So, okay, there we go. Let's take a look at the specs on this tank. As you can see, it has 1,100 hit points. It has 560 horsepower. Top speed is 56 kilometers per hour. 37 degrees is the traverse speed on this, which isn't the fastest. Armor on this sucks. 63, 50, and 38. The turret it's not much better, but it is a little bit better at 88, 63, and 63. We'll go over the gun a little bit later. Base view range on this is 390 meters and 515 meters on the base signal range overall. So, let's take a look at the gun that I'm using currently on it, which is the top gun. I'll blow that up for you so you can see that a lot better. It's a Tier 7 gun, 90 millimeter gun, M3 is the name of it. It's a 90 caliber gun. Rate of fire on this is 6.38 rounds per minute, which is roughly reload time is actually 7.93 seconds. So it's not the fastest reload, but not the slowest reload in the game. Average pin on this is 160, 243, and 45. Average damage on this is 240, 240, and 32. 320. Sorry, guys. It's the average damage. Actually, on this is actually pretty good at 0.38 at 100 meters. Aiming time's not the fastest in the round. It's not the fastest around. So you do have 2.3 seconds on the aiming time, but you also got to remember you also have a 7.93 second reload. So if you lock on to your target, you don't have to worry about the aiming times, because by the time you got to aim, you're still waiting for the reload. So that's not bad at all. Okay. This gun is available for the M6, the M20, the T29, the M26 Persian, the M46 patent. Carries AP, APCR, and HE rounds. So let's, the modules I carry is the gun rammer, which gives me a 10% boost to my reload time. I put vents on here, which gives me a +5 to my crew skills, so that boosts all the skills and some of the skills and perks on this crew. And and I have an enhanced coil spring class 2, which gives me, because I utilize this as for a couple things. I utilize it as a scout, and I also utilize it as a flanker. And the Springs actually gives you a 10% load capacity, which I'm not worried about that. A 20% suspension durability, so that means it's going to be a little bit stiffer. And a 50% to hull damage caused by suspension damage during an impact. It means if I'm ramming, or if I slide off that cliff and you track yourself, you don't damage your tank as badly. But that's the reason why I put that one on there. So it helps a little bit with the maneuverability and of the tank. A lot of people have asked me what mod packs I'm using in the games in my videos. I use an Otis Modem multi mod pack, where you can choose from a lot of different mod packs, and all you have to do is download this program, run it, check off what mods you want, and it will automatically install into the game. One of the other advantages of this mod pack is when you have a new patch update within a couple hours, they have some mods already available for you, so all you have to do is go reload the mod pack, get the updated version of it, and it will allow you to update for the new patch. Within a couple of days they will start adding the other mods that they're able to do, but the basic ones are there. The main one I mainly use is Multimath for my sights and my targeting. That's the blue one. The tutorial, this is the tutorial garage that I'm using right here. This gives you a little bit, makes the tank a little bit more, puts the tank a little bit more into specific. It looks a little bit more real by using this mod than using a garage or the back cave or a little bit some other things. That's the reason why I like using this mod. And you got a lot of little different things going on here. So I will put a link to that mod pack in the description down below on my YouTube page. So that's the tank in general. I've enjoyed playing this tank so far. I do have this tank in action, so let's take a look at the clip. I will see you all on the other side. Hi guys, and welcome to World of Tanks Replays. I'm Buddy1927, and today I'm in my T20, which is a Tier 7 medium tank in the American line. The map we are on is Tundra, and we're going to see what this tank can actually do. I play a couple roles when I'm in a pug match, depending on what tank I am. In this tank I kind of do two things. I kind of use it as a spotter, and if I can also use it as a flanker and also as a sniper. As you can see, I'm currently going up the 9-0 line. I've been spotted. I received no. I got a T-37 after me. I received no damage on him. I've hit him, tracked him, and he's been taken out. Now I have received a total of 7 hits from the T-37 for a total of 328 in damage, and I'm continuing on to see if I can find any other tanks, and I found 3 more. So I'm kind of waiting for what backup I do have.
One of our trucks is damaged.
I hit him. Now I got some help here. With 2 TDs staying in the back. I've received a couple more hits. So far I have received a total of 16 hits. I'm down a lot right now. Nice ricochet.
Enemy armor is hit.
Another hit. But right now, us two are actually holding these 3 tanks at bay. And unfortunately, it looks like the 1-2 line is going to fail. So it's just a matter of time trying to figure out what we're going to do. I'm wounded severely on this thing. We're kind of pinned down. Now we got the other two TDs coming up to assist us in this battle. Let's see if I can kind of... Okay, he's been taken out. Shot and missed. Took out the T-67. I think I surprised him. Put one right down his throat. Okay, we got one tank left that we're facing, which is the T-150. And yes, look at this. The other side has fallen. Okay, the T-150 is taken out. I'm going to see if I can try to snipe with this tank. And see if we can get any damage, or at least reset the cap. Been spotted. I really have nothing spotted that I can have a good angle on. And there was no way I could get back to our cap. Artie, I don't know what Artie's doing, but it looks like they're going to cap it out on us. And my shot is a little too late. So that definitely was not a win. But as you can see, it definitely was not a win. But you can receive, I did receive tanker third class firefight. I received steel wall and Spartan medal. And you can see that I actually damaged a total of 4 tanks with destroying 1. I had fired a total of 8 shots with 6 penetrations for a 75% hit ratio, so that's not bad at all. Let's take a look at how the team did overall. And as you can see, I actually ended up doing top damage with 1,364 and 1 kill. And you can see the other tanks around me. I'm trying to remember which one was with me. I think it was T-30. No, it wasn't T-37. There was another tank with me. I can't see him right now. He died, and I forget which one it was. But he also would help. We held off that thing. We survived, and we did a lot of good holding off. Unfortunately, being in pug matches, you end up not having a smart team, and one side falls, and you get this out of position. And as you can see, the overall stats, not bad. Again, 8 shots fired, 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations for 1,364. I received a total of 14 hits. 8 of them were penetrations, and 6 of them were non-penetration hits. Armor block 685. Again, I was credited for spotting 4 vehicles, damaging 4 vehicles, and killing 1 of them, and 93 in damage assists. I did receive Courage of Resistance, and overall I received 918 experience points overall, so that wasn't too bad. Now the T20 is not a bad tank at all. It's actually a pretty good tank, and in that video clip you can see some of the damage that the T20 can actually take, considering it does not have much armor on it. It received over 14 shots. Angling your tank does help, and as you can see, I did a lot of angling there, and I lucked out in there. But overall, I did my job. I damaged tanks. I took out a gun, and I held a line. Being in a pug match, you cannot rely on any of your teammates. And as you can see, the 1-2 line fell. I held the 9-0 line with actually 4 other tanks, or 3 other tanks. But we did our job. So I've actually had somebody after that match send me a private message, and it was funny. He was telling me that I did no damage and that I had no right to play this game, and I don't know what I need to do, and I ended up and that I need to deinstall the game. Well, that guy, I'm not going to say his name, but there was only 3 guys that did 0 damage, and he was one of the 3 games. He was one of the 3 players that did 0 damage. That sent me a private message telling me how bad of a player I was. So I had top damage for the team, and he had no damage. So I don't know what I'm doing. Evidently, he's the greatest World of Tanks player in the game, but he did no damage, and he did everything right and did no damage. And I also survived the game. So there's people out there that don't know what they're talking about. They just want to hear themselves talk, and I'm used to it now. But when you get a private message from somebody who did 0 damage and tell me I did nothing for the game, nothing for the team, but yet did top damage and held a line off with assistance, doesn't sound right, does it? So, but the T20 is a good tank. I would recommend it for your arsenal. Of course, there are better tier 7 medium tanks out there. Matter of fact, I actually enjoy playing the tier 7 Japanese medium tank better than I do the T20. But it depends on how you play the game and how you play the game and your style of play. So with this tank, you can play actually 4 ways. You can play it as a spotter, you can play it as a flanker, you can play it as a sniper, and if you want to, you can play it as a brawler. I was actually brawling with that tank in that video, and as you can see, I received a total of 14 hits, so that's not bad. So if you like this video, please like us on YouTube. If you have any comments about this video, please leave your comments down below on my YouTube page. And if you haven't done yet, subscribe to my channel. That way you know when the latest videos I do come out. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video, and do me a favor, save some tanks on the battlefield for me. You all have a good day.